Hello, it is Laura Jane here. I am so excited to have you on tonight's training call. I hope you enjoyed last night's homework. There was a few things that you could take home and really practice. So hopefully you're having fun with that. And tonight we're going to go over 3 things that can help you become a great speaker. And literally, you will want to practice these things. So as you're tuning in live, say hi, tell me where you're tuning in from. If you are watching the replay, do put hashtag replay below so we can still interact with each other even when this isn't live. I would love to still connect. So tonight we were going over 3 things. Master your body language. Number 2, pause for power. Speak with emotion and storytelling. Number 3. So those 3 things, when I learned about those, oh my gosh, things started changing for me. And as I mentioned last night, this public speaking has never been something that I was super confident in my early days. It's literally something that you continue to practice like a muscle. So let's talk about number 1 tonight. Let's just dive right into it. If you want to just dive right into it, say dive right in the comments below. So the first thing we will talk about is master your body language. Body language. Your body. A little stick figure. So it's in your body. Anyone have you ever felt a little bit nervous and you're feeling it in your body, like you're feeling like maybe you're looking down and you're slouched and whatever. When you feel nervous, your whole body feels it, but you can literally force your body to feel a little bit more confident by standing. We talked about the power pose last night. So literally confidence isn't just in your voice. It's in your posture, it's in your gestures, it's in your eye contact. Standing tall, use your open hand gestures to maintain strong yet natural stance. Okay, a strong but a natural stance. So when you're speaking to an audience, please know where you're going to stand. Walking back and forth will only make you look nervous. And it also will make you feel a little bit nervous energy as well. Nervous is good. You can use it for your power, but know when you're standing in front of an audience, especially, or in front of a camera, plant your feet, bend your knees, breathe in and out, and relax those shoulders. Those shoulders is back, those shoulders are back. And power stance. If you really want to get into a good stance before you start hitting record, put your hands on your hips and it will really increase your endorphins. Have your hands out and smile, okay? So what I want you guys all to practice on is this. Record yourself speaking and watch for nervous habits like fidgeting, crossing the arms. That's a good one. Crossing the arms will be an instant indication to your audience on the camera or in the real person in the audience that you're not comfortable. You're crossing your energy off. And so it's not a way that you can connect easily with anyone, actually, because you're crossing your energy off. So that will instantly show people that you're nervous, you're not confident, you're not comfortable. Confidence comes from open gestures, open body. Nervousness is closed, is shoulders coming down, things are crossed, even your legs are crossed, right? So adjust and refine. So record yourself, look for the nervous behaviors. Are you standing open or closed? So look for those body language when you speak. Look for it. And if you see anything that looks nervous to you, that's okay. Great. Applaud yourself, clap, because it means that you can actually practice those things. So record yourself speaking, whatever it is. Maybe you're reading something. It's probably better to just improv. Improv means just wing it. And then just see the areas of nervousness and tweak it and keep on practicing, visualize what it feels like when you're confident, and then it will become in your body in time. So practice is the perfect. I used to do this in my acting. I used to remember my lines, practice in front of a camera, record myself practicing in front of a camera, and then where I didn't enjoy my acting, I would literally just tweak it, tweak it, tweak it. And that's how I would educate myself when it came to acting. And then I would do this in front of, like when I was practicing for presentations, I would do the same thing as well. Record myself practicing, and then I would tweak what I didn't like and what I did like. Remember, it's very basic. Strong body language is open. Nervous body language or weak body language is closed off, disconnected. Okay. So practice for your homework, open energy. Okay. Number 2, what are we doing? Any guesses? Okay. Pause for power. Pause. Pause for power. Okay. Very powerful thing when you're speaking, especially in front of a camera. As soon as you're nervous, you get in front of a camera or an audience and you start like you're ADD and it's verbally coming out really quickly and you're tripping over your words a little bit. It's okay. But if you can pause and use the pause for power, a powerful point, you want people to listen. So you pause and lean in, and you've got the audience waiting for what the next thing that's going to come out of your mouth. What's this? Suspense. That's power, my friends. Power. So imagine if, number 1, you mastered your body language, you're in your true power, and then you pause. The audience. Great speakers don't rush. They pause. They let their message sink in. Pause. So when you're practicing, and you're not comfortable just pausing, why don't you say the word pause for a sec, just while you're practicing? The lady went down the road and then pause. It's so silly. And then don't say the word pause. Just say, the lady went down the road and then she leaned in. And then she sang for the world to hear it. No, whatever. I'm just making things up now. But yes, great speakers don't rush. They pause to emphasize a point. A well-placed pause creates impact and draws in the audience. Draws in the audience. Now I'm just being silly. We have a really great book that I have in my kitchen every morning, and I open it and I read aloud a page. Right? Why this book is because it's the Daily Stoic, and it's got positive messages every single day. I really love to set my morning right. I have my coffee, I read my affirmations, I read one of these, and then I might meditate and so forth. So it's really important for me to set my morning up right, and the most successful people in the world do that as well. But I would suggest to have a positive book around your kitchen if that's where you go every morning, and just read out aloud. Read a short passage out aloud, inserting intentional pauses to make a point. Okay. Notice how it changes the delivery. Yeah. Or even if you wanted to record yourself, you know. So read short passages aloud and insert your intentional pauses like around your key point areas. So when you have a point coming up, pause, create excitement, create intrigue. And this will really emphasize the point that you're trying to highlight. Notice how it changes the delivery. And then you can do it in front of your family and friends as well. Practice and see where the pauses make the most difference in the sentences. You'll see the reaction. You go, oh, I didn't realize that. Just do it in your house or to your husband or your boyfriend or girlfriend or whatever. Just be like, insert the pauses where you really want the emphasis to the point to be embellished, and see if you rush it or if you pause, see what the reaction is, because the bigger the reaction, that's perfect, a perfect place to put the pause. Okay. Now, Speak with emotion and storytelling. Emotion and storytelling. Okay. I have a masterclass coming up, a day masterclass where I show people how to use stories and examples and quotes to emotionally move their audience so that they come on a journey with you. And you can use this in presentations at work, when you're sharing your legacy project, when you're pitching in sales, perhaps. You can use this structure, and the best speakers in the world use this formula. So I've got a masterclass coming up. If anyone's interested in a masterclass, don't worry, I've got more information coming in the next couple of days. But this will be like more of a one-on-one full day masterclass where I help people implement storytelling to really rock what they're doing in the workplace or as a professional career. So public speaking can be very, very powerful tool. So people remember emotions, not just words. It's the emotion in the story. It's not the word that pops out of their mouth. Use personal stories, change your tone, and emphasize key moments to capture your audience. So there's another little tip as well. Don't just go I, me when you're telling a story like most people do. When you come from a place of I did this or I did that, and you never connect with the audience and say you, then the audience will just glaze over and switch off. Who's had that experience before? Have you? Yeah, I know I have. The minute that I learned how the professional speakers in the world speak, like I will teach you at the masterclass, that's when things started changing with me. So always think about when you're public speaking, if you're on a Zoom call or if you're doing a reel or something like that, and you really want to capture your audience, don't tell a story and say, I. Tell a story and say, have you ever felt like this? I know I have. And then you switch it over to you. Do you know when you do this thing when you're in the toilet and you think about the thing and then you have an epiphany and then you implement it and you get massive success? Yes. Well, that's what I do every day or whatever. I'm just pulling things out. So always start off a speech with a question. Have you ever felt like this? I know I have. Me. What about you? What about you? Da, da, da. So this little formula and structure can bring people in by asking questions. You can also connect with the audience on a deeper level when done right. It's amazing. So don't just ever stand in front of an audience or do a reel on social media and talk about yourself. People glaze over and they don't care. You got to use emotion and storytelling to capture your audience and bring them in. The most successful people in the world, Anthony Robbins, the big speakers, they all do that. It's amazing. So pick a personal story and tell it to a friend. Okay. This is going to be your homework on how to use emotion and storytelling when you're speaking. So pick a personal story and tell it to a friend. Focus on making them feel the moment through your tone, expression, and pace. So I do want to speak about inflection for a second. So when you speak, if you're monotone and you're always speaking on the same level and talking like this, it's very boring and people switch off. But when you use inflection, you use your highs and your lows to emphasis, along with the one before it, pausing, then you can really emphasize a story through your words. Okay. So when you're speaking to a friend, go, oh my goodness, do you know what happened the other day? Isn't that way more exciting than, do you know what happened the other day? Or do you know what happened? Oh, that can work too. Do you know what happened the other day? Now you sound like a robot. But you don't want to sound like a robot. You don't want to sound monotone. You really want to use the emphasis, the highs and the lows, the inflections and the highs and lows of the words. So over the next week, tell a personal story to a friend and focus on making them feel the moment through your tone, through your expressions, and through your pacing. And try and put in a little pause to emphasize a point. And let's see Let's see what happens to you. Okay, so let's do this daily, and your speaking skills will literally skyrocket. So those are the things that I wanted to bring to your light this week. I wanted you to think about your speaking with emotion and storytelling. I wanted you to use pause for your power, and I wanted you to what? Master the body language. Okay, so that's, think about those three things, and the next time you speak in front of a camera or in front of an audience, literally your world will be changing because you'll be in your body. You'll be using your pauses for power, and you'll be using your inflection to get across your storytelling. And it's not about me, or I the whole time, right? Because that's boring. You want to engage the audience by saying, starting off with a question, talking about, have you ever, going on to me, my story. Oh my gosh. Now you're involving the audience in an emotional story, and now you've got them captive. Enjoy your public speaking, guys. Do one thing every single day that can lead you through to building that muscle. And I'll see you tomorrow when I've got some really cool tips and tricks to help you model your speaking, finding inner confidence and strength. And tomorrow I will be talking about networking, how you can walk into a room and master the energy of the room, and people walk away knowing that you're an influential person. I'll see you